Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel if it's your first time. Today I wanted to show you my makeup bag. This is my makeup bag, like it's filled with makeup that I wear every single day. So this is the makeup that I usually wear, but I do feel like right now in this certain situation I get more joy out of wearing it because it really perks me up. It makes me a little bit more happy. I feel less like a couch potato when I wear this. We're all in a very weird time, obviously. It's a very weird time for everyone, a very dangerous time, and I hope you're all staying safe. I know makeup content right now is a little bit awkward, like people have other things on their mind than makeup, but for me, and I think for a lot of the people that watch makeup content, it's also an outlet. It's something where you can just get your mind of things and have a little bit of you time and relax and just kind of calm down in a way. That's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm calming down. For me, wearing makeup is not a necessity to feel good, but it can sometimes perk me up, and in this time that's exactly what I need. I need something to perk me up or even give some structure to my day. Usually when I do wear makeup, it's because I'm going to college or I'm going to use some people. I feel more productive when I put makeup on because my mind thinks we're going out. But we're not, obviously. By the way, the bag is from BH Cosmetics, from a brush set with the same color as this kind of thing. Okay, so the first product that I want to start with is the Thirst Trap Rich Moisturizer from Beauty Bay. I have reviewed this on my blog and I have been using it ever since, so it looks like this. Yeah. It's a very thick moisturizer, and I think that's kind of why I like it, because it's so thick. It really moisturizes my skin. And even on days that I don't wear makeup, I usually wear this because my skin is so dry and I cannot stand the feeling of like dry, crusty skin. I just can't. It annoys me to no end. So I take about this much. So I like to really massage this into the face. I also try to like massage it in upwards, like in upwards motions. You know, work against the gravity, as Jackie Aina said. Work against the gravity. I like to apply concealer to my face first, like before foundation, because I feel like it kind of takes away the amount of foundation that you need to cover up your face. Like you can see it a lot more clearly and you can apply a little bit less of this. So this is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and I have the shade Fair 15W. It's a really nice hydrating concealer, but I just feel like the shade is a little bit off and you have to be a little bit careful with how much you use, otherwise it will crease a little bit. And on days where I am really dry, I cannot use this because it's not hydrating enough. So I like to apply like a little bit like this, a little bit here. And I know what you think, this looks dodgy. I agree. Then I like to blend it out with my sponge. This is, by the way, the Colourpop Pretty Fresh sponge. I'll link it down below which one it is exactly. That's it for concealer. So for foundation, I have been using the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, and I have this in the shade Vanilla Nude. I think this is the second lightest shade in their range. It's very yellow. You'll see. I like this foundation because it has enough coverage to even out the face, but not enough coverage to start looking cakey or like makeup. So it's very lightweight. So I apply a few dots on my face and then I start bouncing it into the skin. And this is probably one of the most lightweight foundations on the skin whilst also being very natural. Like it looks like skin, and I never thought that I would say that, because every single time someone said, you know what, this foundation looks like skin, I was like, yeah, sure, Jan, whatever. But I finally found the category of foundations that make my skin look like skin whilst I'm wearing makeup. So yeah, it's all about looking for the foundation formulas that are right for you. So I brought you in a little closer, as you can obviously see, but that way you can really see what the foundation looks like on my skin. I totally forgot that when I do my moisturizer, I also try to put something on my lips to hydrate them whilst I'm doing my makeup. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. So this is the Catrice lip treatment with shea butter. This is one of the best, like, inexpensive lip mask situations. It's so good. It almost transforms into an oily type of consistency, and it hydrates the skin like nothing else. Like nobody's business. Nobody's business indeed. So the next product that I want to apply to my face is actually a discontinued product, so I'm really sad about that. So this is the Nabla Maybe Baby blush stick in the shade Maybe Baby. So this is the shade, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's an orangey peachy pink. Yeah, I would describe it as an orangey peachy pink. And if you have a cream blush, I highly recommend trying them out, especially if you are, or if you have a dry skin type like I do, because there's nothing else like it. Like, it looks so natural on the skin. So what I like to do with cream blushes, I like to take the Real Techniques setting brush, I know, weird, and I like to do this, just like pat the brush on the cream stick. I'm gonna zoom you in, that'll be better. Pat, 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 pat. You can see that the blush shade is showing up. So pat, 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 and then I'd like to swirl. I'm also going to apply a little bit in the socket of the eye, and then I like to take some on my nose and connect it patting wise with the blush that we applied. So next up is highlighter. In my case, I really like highlighter because when I put it on, it looks as if I'm oily, but I'm actually not. One of my favorite like liquid products when it comes to highlighter is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow, and I have this in the shade Perla. So it looks like this. It's basically a squeezy tube. And then I basically put out like a dot. Like, I squeeze out this much, and then I take 2 fingers, and this is what it looks like when it's kind of smeared out. I take 2 fingers and then I apply that to my cheekbones. So I like to apply that right here, and then a little bit on the nose. You in again so you can see what it looks like on zoomed up skin. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it looks very natural on the skin. It dries down very quickly. It's not greasy or anything like that. So next up is bronzer, and for bronzer I have been using, like devotedly using the Fenty Beauty In The Sun bronzer, and this is the powder version. I have purchased the cream bronzer that they just came out with, and also the cream blush. It's a really unique formula in my opinion, like in my collection, and I love the shade most. The formula is nice, but I like the shade most because it fits my face so perfectly. And it's also just a bronzer that I can throw on very, very quickly and I'm done, like blah 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 blah, done. You know? Basically do this and apply it to my face in tapping motions first. Oh yeah, and if you're not aware, I really like to bronze my skin. So last step for the base routine is a little bit extra blush. Like I just like something to set the Nabla blush, like the cream blush. So this is the Hourglass Strobe Lighting Blush in Brilliant Nude. It looks like this. And it's really, really pretty. And I take the same brush that I used for my bronzer, and then I go into the blush and I just tap like this over my face. There aren't enough good things that I can say about the Hourglass blushes. They are so nice on the skin. I love this color, like Brilliant Nude, because it's quite a neutral blush. And I'm not really like a very peachy or pinky blush, especially not pink blush. I don't really like pink blush. I'm really like a neutral type of blush person. I'm gonna continue with like eyes and then eventually lips. So for my eyebrows, I don't really do a lot of things to my eyebrows these days. I sometimes fill them in, sometimes I don't. The last couple of days or like weeks, I have been content with just putting a little bit of soap in them. I'm happy with my brows, but I'm even more happy with my brows when I just lift them a little bit, because I also feel like it lifts my face a little bit. It makes me look a little bit more put together. My little piece of soap, that's what I'm gonna work with today. And then I just have this little bit of a water spray. I make the soap a little bit wet and I take my spoolie of my eyebrow pencil. So now that we have that, I just push up my brows into the shape that I want them to be. And sometimes if I'm not really happy with like how it's sitting, I just take a little bit more soap and I brush them up. So that's basically all I do for eyebrows. I don't do anything more. And then I take my Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes mascara. It looks like this. This is like long lasting, smudge proof and all that. I didn't like it at first, but now it has kind of dried out and I like it a little bit more. And I just apply this to my eyes basically. This is a nice mascara. It doesn't give a lot of length, and length is something that I do personally prefer in a mascara, but it separates the lashes quite nicely and gives them a little bit of volume. It's a very natural looking mascara. I don't apply mascara to my lower lashes because I feel like it almost makes me look more tired than I already am. Like it darkens the under eyes for me personally. So I totally forgot to mention that, well, probably because I don't wear it that often, but I totally forgot to set my under eyes with some powder. So this is the Hourglass Veiled Translucent Setting Powder. This is my favorite powder of all time. I have been using it for more than an entire year. I think, yeah, for more than, for more than a year, and I love it. I'm gonna quickly set my under eyes. Not a lot, just a little bit. And this is also the only area that I powder right now, at least. In the summer I do powder my face a little bit more because I tend to sweat a little bit more in summer. I'm gonna zoom you in again because I feel like it's better. So for the lips, I love using the NYX Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige. This is the pencil and I really need to sharpen it. I love this because it's very close to my natural lip color, and therefore I can like subtly make them look a little bit bigger than they are. I'm personally not the biggest fan of overdrawing my lips because I feel like it makes my face look really chubby, and I'm already like a little bit of a chubby girl, you know. I like to smile a little bit and then apply it to the outer edges of my lips. Then the next product is actually a lipstick. So this is the Lisa Eldridge. Look at this logo. It's absolutely stunning. So this is the packaging from the Lisa Eldridge True Color Velvet Lipsticks, I think. And this is the shade Velvet Fawn. This is how much I have left. I have been using this so much ever since getting it. I just apply it to my lower lip and then do like this. And then adjust a little bit. If I want a little bit more gloss, I apply this gloss, which is almost empty. So this is the Colourpop Champagne Mommy Ultra Glossy Lip. It's a really nice shade. I love this actually. Oh wait, I have nothing on it. I have to really dig deep into this to get any lip gloss. It's a really nice formula. It's very lightweight. It doesn't have too much color, so it doesn't alter the lip color that I have on underneath. But it's a really, I think it's a really flattering shade, and it's not sticky or tacky. It doesn't create strings or anything like that. So yeah, I really like this shade. So that, guys, concludes today's video. This is kind of like my everyday perk me up, lift me up, give me some positive vibes makeup. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite products are that you use every single day. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you're all staying safe. I'm sending you lots of love and stay at home. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Bye!